welcome to today's update video. And here's Tropical Depression 80 in the Eastern Pacific, and you can see it's pretty much kind of fizzled out. It never became tropical, so nothing ever out what we thought it would. But I did sort of think it had a shot to the first advisory, but it never really looked that good. Honestly, it was really a questionable upgrade. See, there's not too much sea convection left, and it's not really well organized. This is probably somewhat close to becoming a post-tropical eminent low. It's probably not ready to. I wouldn't be ready to pull the plug yet. I don't think it's there yet if I was doing the advisories. But I will say if it doesn't read it out organized sea convection soon, the anti-oxidant is in discussion. It'd be time to pull the plug on it. Then there's also this also looks like a tropical cyclone. And now this is also looks like a tropical cyclone investing UW. It might be probably like a low end TD or at least a TS. And, in the HWC and JMA have an upgrade this, even though the center of circulation is probably right around there. And then the big story, however, we talked about this is probably a TD, or at least a TS in my opinion. Agencies refused to upgrade this for whatever reason that I do not understand. My mind's a little bit blown on this. I'm honestly pretty frustrated because I don't know what they're thinking. And they said this is an Invest 91E. You can see some very nice spinning features. I mean, the center is partially exposed, and vectoring in this area is decreased, so it's just a little bit, but I don't think this doesn't matter at this point. I mean, the data T numbers from TF are inside about T2.5. I mean, even with some of the dry air getting mixed into the core, and there's still some dry air despite some high relative humidity values, I really don't see why this isn't a tropical storm. I mean, data T numbers, do I have it right here? No. I had the data T numbers are from TFB are 2.5 and they're also 2.1 from SAT. We don't have AETs yet available yet. But anyway, let's look at the future of this invest. So now, whoops. Now, so here's. The systems are like long range wide for good. I mean, but I sort of noticed on my last video the details weren't really clear now, a little bit more clear now. And now, let's look at the setup here. So here's the GFS. Here's the European at around the same time. Here's the CMC. Here's the no gaps. When you go look at the later runs, and here's the GMA. When you actually get the way runs, the low-res models of the JMA, no gaps, and CMC are in the same general camp. They keep this pretty south of Hawaii. They're more close to the European and the GFS. The European, however, doesn't move this nearly as fast. They have this weak, technically like a high pressure, anticyclonic system here. But I want to note there's similarity, and there's also differences between each other. I'll note that in a sec. Here, the point is that these four models, the CMC, no gaps, European, JMA, all kind of have the same general idea of the system maybe getting to varying degrees. The Europeans, it was originally pretty far south, kind of like what the no gaps and JMA are like right now. Kind of like, especially what the JMA is like right now. But I would say the European and CMC have come up somewhat now. They kind of bring us near the big island of Hawaii because they do have a trough. So you can see both these two. You can see the difference between in both European and the Canadian models that they have a little bit of a trough, and or at least a weakness. That's likely to allow for some northward movement, but then the ridges are supposed to eventually rebuild. For the European, I'll look at the show in a sec. You can see the ridge rebuilds, and you can see right around here is the very weak remnants of Invest 91E, which will probably be declared a tropical storm very soon. But the GFS, however, has a little bit of a stronger movement, more amplified trough, and since it tends to kind of favor troughs more than the European, which tends to a little overdo ridges. it kind of moves it a bit northward. Then eventually on some ones they've rebuilt the ridge. Let me see what on this one. Hold on, let me see. And you can see here they eventually go to big and start to move it east on someone. Someone they just keep it up, and the trough kind of takes that wall to see, and the remnants of the system eventually get near the Golden State. So it's also there's some uncertainty in the debate there. Let me look at a few. It's not this one. There's some ones like this ZOZ GFS one. There's a couple ones over a little close to what I like Tozy, but some of them have been open way back, and they have the system going quite far to the north. Let's look at some of the GFS ensembles. In the short term, yeah, this is what the GFS ensembles are showing. I mean, and they are pretty potent with this. And there you can see the variation. You can see the camp that's a little bit closer to Hawaii. You can see the camp that's a little bit farther away from Hawaii here. I mean, in the longer range, before I end this video, I'll note that we do have a suppressed Kelvin. Actually, let's talk about the intensity for a little bit. We have a suppressed Kelvin wave here, followed by like an active phase of the Kelvin wave before a suppressed one eventually comes. And that's going to briefly provide some unfit and unfavorable environment, somewhat dry environment. It's probably already affecting it right now. This should go away in a day or two, and then eventually there's a more active phase of the Kelvin wave should resume, kind of stay focused over the epoch. Probably a decent length of time, maybe even get to the Atlantic, but it's already very invest right now. I mean, as a result, wind shear environment is expected to be low for the systems in general, but let's talk. I'll get to that point in a sec, but let's also, so this Kelvin wave will not only help 91E / probably Guillermo, it's also going to help other tropical cyclones, and the models are quite bullish. Let's talk about Guillermo in the first place. Let's look at the parameters here. None of them look particularly hostile. Natural alpha, least steady strengths and warm waters, and relative humidity values are relatively high. So those combination of those three factors are likely to promote at least steady strengthening, and this system will likely become at least at some point or another likely become a minimal hurricane at minimum, possibly a major hurricane if the system can really take advantage of the conditions and develop a good and a core within the next 24 to 36 hours. It's a little bit larger, but I don't think it's large enough of a size to be a significant issue. I will note that given the slightly dry air structure, the relative humidity values are probably a little bit overdone. Regardless, systems and I'm going to probably decrease shortly, very shortly, but regardless, systems in a favorable environment for at least gradual and maybe eventually rapid development. Even the long run, the pattern also can promote with the Kelvin wave low wind shear values and the oh yeah, this is one other thing I mentioned about the intensity. The GFS is in decent agreement on a pretty potent hurricane along the European. But anyway, back to what the wind shear values, and you can see. Look at the 384-hour GFS forecast showing multiple tropical cycles along with the 10-day GFS forecast showing here. So it's like that in addition to the system, we're going to have several tropical cyclones. And here's a look at the CFS ensembles numbers. Then they also show, let me zoom in a bit. They also show multiple tropical cyclones over the next several days. Anyhow, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.